Nestled amidst the misty hills of northeast India, Manipur, the jewel of India, is a land of breathtaking beauty. Emerald valleys, shimmering lakes, and vibrant cultures paint a picture of idyllic charm. Yet beneath this picturesque facade lies a history stained with ethnic strife and bloodshed. Manipur, for all its splendor, is a land where tensions simmer and violence can erupt with the fury of a wildfire. For decades, the state has been trapped in a cycle of conflict, a relentless tug-of-war between its two main communities, the Meitei and the Kuki. Their shared history is a complex tapestry woven with threads of mistrust, resentment, and bursts of open hostility. This ancient animosity, often dormant, can be easily reignited, turning neighbor against neighbor in a heartbeat. This essay delves into the troubled heart of Manipur, examining the role of external forces, particularly US Baptist NGOs, in exacerbating the existing ethnic tensions. It is a story of how the gospel of peace and love has, in the hands of some, become entangled with the politics of power, identity, and control, pushing this fragile state further down the abyss of violence. As we journey into Manipur's troubled landscape, it is crucial to remember that the story we are about to unravel is not one of simple binaries. It is not just a tale of us versus them, or good versus evil. It is a complex narrative of intertwined histories, clashing aspirations, and the tragic consequences of external forces exploiting internal divisions for their gain. Understanding Manipur's present requires a journey back in time to the roots of the discord between the Meitei and the Kuki communities. The Meitei, predominantly Hindu, have long been the dominant community, inhabiting the fertile Imphal Valley and wielding significant political and economic power. Their culture, steeped in ancient traditions and intertwined with Hinduism, is a source of immense pride. The Kuki, on the other hand, are primarily Christian, their ancestors having migrated from the Chin Hills of Myanmar centuries ago. They inhabit the surrounding hills, their lives deeply connected to the land and their distinct tribal customs. The arrival of British missionaries in the late 19th century led to widespread conversion to Christianity amongst the Kuki, adding a religious dimension to the existing cultural and ethnic differences. British colonial rule further deepened the chasm between the two communities. The British, adhering to their policy of divide and rule, often favoured the Kuki, recruiting them into their armed forces and granting them certain administrative privileges. This favoritism sowed seeds of resentment among the Meitei, who perceived the Kuki as collaborators with the colonial power. Post-independence, the embers of this historical resentment continued to smoulder. The Meitei, wary of their dominance being challenged, sought to assert their control over land and resources, often leading to clashes with the Kuki, who felt marginalized and politically sidelined. The lines between ethnic and religious identities blurred, with each community viewing the other with suspicion and distrust. This volatile mix of historical grievances, socio-economic disparities, and religious differences set the stage for the cycle of violence that continues to plague Manipur. In the quiet corners of Manipur, whispers of faith mingle with echoes of fear. The people here, they navigate a delicate balance between hope and uncertainty. Every prayer, every step is a testament to their resilience. It's a story of enduring spirit in the face of adversity. Through the valleys and hills, their whispers carry on, a silent yet powerful testament to their unwavering belief. And amidst the shadows, their faith shines like a beacon, guiding them through the darkest of times. The situation in Manipur has been exacerbated by a series of inflammatory actions. Various factions, driven by long-standing grievances, have taken steps that only deepen the division and fuel the conflict. The region, already a tinderbox, finds itself on the brink of a larger conflagration. There are whispers and allegations that powerful international players have a hand in the turmoil. Some point to figures like George Soros, suggesting his influence has reached even here. Others believe that the CIA's covert operations have played a role in destabilizing the region. And then there's the ever-present shadow of the drug trade, which continues to fund and fuel the insurgency. The nexus of drugs and insurgency has created a cycle of despair in Manipur. The illegal drug trade not only finances armed groups but also devastates local communities. Families are torn apart by addiction, and the youth see little hope for a future free from violence and poverty. It's a grim reality that seems inescapable. Manipur now stands at a critical juncture. The choices made in the coming days will determine the region's fate. Will it find a path to peace and reconciliation, or will it descend further into chaos and conflict? The world watches, hoping for a resolution that brings stability and healing to this troubled land.